Hey guys, welcome back to class. Let's get started. Today we got a green chevron class. We're going to start by warming up. We're going to be doing a warm-up just kind of statically today, and what we're going to do is we're just going to be bouncing with our footwork, kind of moving back and forth, okay? So passing the bow, so we're just going to be bouncing. We're just going to be switching the bow. Really the intention here, guys, is that we just kind of want to get it so that we're kind of warming up those legs, getting the blood flowing, okay? So when I call switch, we're going to switch, and switch. Good job, guys. Okay, so we just kind of want to just be gently coming off that mat, warming up those legs. Switch. Good. Just flicking that that bow back and forth. Switch. We want to blade that body just a little bit, just to kind of get us used to that fighting position, sparring, that sort of thing. Okay, back and forth, nice and easy. Switch. Good switch. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit now, guys. Switch. 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 Good job, guys. Just passing that bow nice and easy, back and forth. Good. Okay, shake those legs out. Okay, next one we're going to do is we're just going to be doing some grip switching, okay? So you guys are going to follow along with me, okay? So we're just going to be moving around, and I'm going to call out the grip that we're going to go to. You guys are going to follow me. It's going to be like a shadowing drill, okay? So you guys are going to be facing the camera, following me. And overhand, reverse, combat, long grip, regular, low guard, high guard, switch, low guard, high guard, overhand, reverse overhand, reverse regular, long grip, good, regular, long grip, low guard, high guard, good, switch, and overhand grip, overhand reverse, overhand regular, switch. So we want to practice switching those stances too, and switch. Good, nice clean transition, guys, moving back and forth, back to that overhand, regular overhand, switch, regular, switch, low guard, high guard, switch, high guard, reverse, regular, overhand, switch, regular, reverse, long, reverse, switch, switch, long, switch. Good. We want to make sure, guys, switch, that we have nice clean transitions when we're moving through this drill, okay? I want you guys following along with me. We want to be nice and smooth going through those transitions. Low guard, high guard, low guard, and switch. Okay. Now we're going to mix it up. We're going to add in some footwork, okay? So you're going to be bouncing, okay? So I may call switch, and then when I say switch, we're going to switch grips and switch feet. And switch, regular, switch, good, nice reverse grip, long grip, switch, switch, high guard, switch, low guard, switch. Good, we want to have nice quick foot transitions and nice quick grip shifts. Regular, switch, reverse, switch, 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 regular, long, reverse. Good job, guys. Okay, shake those legs out a little bit. Okay, this is what we're going to do now, guys. We're just going to rest that bow on our shoulder. Okay, we're just going to warm up with some stretch kicks. I'm going to face this angle so you guys can get a nice view. Just kind of get that blood flowing again. Just nice and easy as we work into this. We're going to be working on striking angles, guys, and kata today. So a little trick that I like to use, guys, when I'm doing kata is I always like to cycle through them. So if I know all the way up to, say, Saku Goa no Kon, I'm going to start with one, work my way all the way up to that one. If I'm starting to get shoulder fatigue, is what I like to do, switch sides, is what I like to do, guys, is I work on some left-handed techniques, okay? Just because I want to make sure I don't lose the technique and the coordination in my left side, okay? Because most of the katas are right dominant. So we want to make sure that we still get that equal training by mixing it up in between kata, and it provides one heck of a workout too. Good. Let's get back into a regular grip, and what we're going to do is we're just going to throw some front snap kicks now, okay? Just warm up those legs a little bit more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. And 1, 2, 3, get those toes up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Shake it out. Good work, guys. Okay, guys, the first thing that we're going to work on is angles of attack. Now, we're really going to be breaking them down today. I really want to make sure that we're emphasizing that I want every technique done with maximum power, okay? So the intent of this is that we're going to get a good sweat going while we're getting that muscle memory for those angles, okay? So we're going to start, we're just going to really break down angles 1 and 2, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start bringing the bow up, angle 1 coming across, okay? Now, I don't know if you could hear it, but when I'm swinging that bow down, I'm coming down so hard, I can actually hear it cutting through the air real lightly. So what I want is I'm going to bring that bow up, I'm going to bring it down as I use that levering motion, and I twist my hips. Bring the bow up ever so slightly, and I'm going to come down for angle 2, okay? So let's just really focus on getting angles 1 and 2, a really nice clean transition, and focusing on our power and our hip rotation, okay? So we're just going to go angle 1, 2, back to ready. 1, 2, back to ready. 1, 2, back to ready. 1, 2, again. Remember, guys, it's like I'm painting an X on angles 1 and 2, and the axis is just crossing like that, okay? So keep that one in mind. Again, and 1, 2, back to ready. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now we're going to add in 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you'll notice, guys, on 3 and 4, I'm still really using those hips coming across and then back, okay? Really focus. Hip rotation really makes this one shine. I use that term a lot, but it's just the best way I can think of to describe how to make something really pop when you're doing it, okay? So, again, with me, angle 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. One thing I do too, guys, I call it out in my head every single time. And go. Nice, clean bow precision. And again. One more. Keep it up, guys. Let's go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to add in angles 5 and 6 now. Fix your uniforms. Fix to the right. Get loaded up, ready to go. And angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you guys will notice, 5 and 6 travel on the same axis as 1 and 2, only it's ascending and not descending. Keep it up, guys. Stay with me. Get off the couch. Stop eating those potato chips. Pick up your bow. Okay? Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice clean angles. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we're going to go 7 and 8. Together with me, guys. Whew. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slide into that uppercut. 8. Really focusing, guys, on maximum power, okay? I really want you guys putting all your power into this. Really develop those upper body muscles. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, keep going, guys. This is about a workout too, right? And go. One more, and then we're going to switch to the other side. And begin. If you'll notice, guys, I'm not rushing through when I do this, okay? I'm making sure I take the time to emphasize each movement, okay? Keep that in mind. Okay, left dominant. Angles are the same, but the numbers we're calling are going to be in a different order. Angle 2, 1. Back to ready. 2, bring it up. 1. Still crossing on that axis, guys. And 2, 1. Again. 2, 1. One more. And begin. Now we're going to add 2, 1, 4, 3. 2, 1, 4, 3. Again, 2, 1, 4, 3. Let's do that one a couple times, calling the numbers out in our head, really emphasizing that power. And begin. Back to ready. And go. Good job, guys. Okay. Now we're going to go on. We're going to add 5 and 6. Fighting stance. And begin. 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5. Sometimes I get the numbers mixed up in my head. I know where to strike, but sometimes the numbers come out in the wrong order. I think I did a good job that time. And 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5. A couple times now in our heads. And begin. Once more. Good. Okay, we're going to add in 7 and 8 now. Ready? And 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 8. Keep it up, guys. You're doing good. Couple more. This is how, guys, when we build up that muscle memory, you don't even have to think about it. So if you're testing for your green chevron, you practice it like this with some kind of frequency, you will have no problems on your angles of attack. And 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 8. One more. So let's do a couple more, guys. Nothing wrong with extra reps, right? And begin. One more. Let's make it a really good one. And begin. Whew. Shake it out. Fix your uniforms. Good work, guys. Okay, guys. We're going to get in some Bo Kata 2 practice today, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off Bo Kata 2 full speed, and we're going to break it down, okay? Working on it together, okay? So, find your spot. I'm going to pick right about here. Attention. Bow. Ready? Begin. Up. Good work, guys. That's a good warm up for Bo Kata 2. Let's fix our uniforms. We're going to break this down step by step, okay? So we're going to start off in our attention stance. So attention, bow, ready. So that hand's going to come up in a knife hand motion. It's not going to pass my thigh. Go up, half circle. Now I'm in ready position. I'm going to look over to my left, angle block out of a crane stance. Come back, reverse rib strike, overhead rib strike. 4-point overhead rib strike. Okay? So when we're doing that one, guys, things that I like to do that just kind of make the pattern, the kata look more natural, or more powerful, I guess you could say. So when I'm in that knife hand stance, I look over to that side, and I really try and lean into that angle block. It adds like a level of power to it, and it makes it look really nice, okay? So really focus on leaning into that angle block. So quite often I'll see like students just starting the kata like that. So if you want your kata to shine, you want it to look really impressive, that's the first thing that you see in the kata. So we really want to make sure that you're emphasizing that with power. Because if you're doing it in front of somebody, say for demonstration, competition, whatever, just going like this, it's a pretty weak way to start the form. So we want to make sure that when you're in that knife hand stance, look across. Okay, just moving it with real precision and power. Okay, so after we do our rib strike, come back, reverse rib strike, we're going to fold that bow up, okay, and then I present, okay. So my palm is open, the tip of the bow is facing outward. I dip my hand, dip the bow, get ready. So from here, this is another tricky part of the form, okay. So is what we want to do. I'm in this position, okay. I'm going to load that bow up, flick it around, spin, catch, flick it around, spin, catch, strike. Now, for this aspect, to make the pattern shine, having a nice smooth double 360 makes all the difference in the world, okay? So I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be in this open palm presenting the bow. Bring that bow back. I want this to be as smooth as possible. So this is something that you're gonna wanna take and just break down. Just this aspect of the kata. Get that nailed down and then incorporate it in so that it's just nice and smooth, okay? So we're here, bring that bow up. You're gonna wanna have a nice, fast, clean double 360. Come around. If you'll notice, even on that strike, I'm sliding that hand back. It makes a huge difference, okay? So you don't want to become rigid with that bow because you can totally tell and it looks less natural, okay? It looks very forced and it doesn't look like there's any finesse involved if you're just swinging the stick like that, okay? We want to slide that hand back. It really does make it look nice. From there, 4-point, sweep, uppercut, back fist. Now that part on the back fist is part that I just want to spend a little bit of time on. So when we're doing that, we do our 4-point. We still want to have nice hip rotation. Sweep, uppercut, back fist. It's all a nice smooth motion, okay? So as I'm coming across to sweep, I step into the uppercut. When I do that uppercut, I load up my hand so that it's curled, okay? So when it's curled like that, it's all ready to go. All I'm gonna do is step into that back fist and it makes it look really strong. Okay, so it's a nice fluid movement and that back fist is loaded up and it's just coming straight down like it would be landing on the bridge of your own nose. If you were doing, say, bunkai application, it'd be like your own head height that you were doing that on. Okay, so again, you're here, 4-point, sweep, uppercut, back fist. Okay, so from there, we're gonna go into our 5-point combo. Now, 5-point combo is something we really wanna pay attention to on our stances, okay? So on the stances, a lot of people do it standing. It's a horse riding stance, okay? So I just did my back fist, okay? I'm gonna do my 5-point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wanna be looking where that bow is traveling, okay? So I don't want to just blindly throw while I'm not looking where the bow is going. I want to be in a nice horse stance, watching where the tip and heel of the bow are going. I want to make sure that the bow, I'm not coming around like this. I still want to have my body parallel in a nice horse stance and just kind of get my shoulder turned over. Make it as natural as possible, okay? So I'm here. This is a really tough transition for a lot of people. So there's 2 ways you can do it. 1, come up, around, swing, okay? That's when you're first learning the kata, if you're having some troubles with the balances aspect. The other way is you're gonna add just an ever so slight skip to it. You're gonna be here, come around, strike, okay? It's a really big, it's like a 270 spin. So you wanna make sure that you're landing it as you complete that strike. You don't wanna come around like this. Okay, looks really sloppy. It doesn't look near as impressive, and it's not a strike. Okay, so we want to make sure that it's a strike. Okay, so we come across, we just did our strike. From there, we're going to go sweep, overhead front strike. Now again, on that overhead front strike, I'm still sliding that hand back. Okay, I can't stress that enough. Every time we're doing that overhead front strike, that hand's got to slide back. Okay, so I just did my overhead front strike. Now we're getting into the double-double. So when I'm doing a double-double, this is another one that I really encourage you guys to practice individually. And I've done these classes before where you just practice spinning and moving the bow around and manipulating it that way. That would be a perfect thing to do when you're practicing this technique, okay? So the way I practice this one with my students locally, I get them to start here and then bring their knee back or their foot back into that cat stance. They're going to spin. I say 1 spin facing the back wall, come around, bring the bow here, step around, hand switch, comes up, cross over, around, back, stop, 1, 2, hop. So I'm in a back stance on that one. When I'm doing that hand switch, I go from, I'm here, I bring it around. It's when my top of my hand is here, switch. Top of my hand is here, switch. So if you're looking to build up coordination in that one, just go like this. Okay? It does make a big difference breaking down each technique individually. Okay, so just going like that, you can practice with both hands. It really does help the coordination. Okay, so you're going to come back, key up. Okay, depending on how much space you've got, you're going to come back, batting stance. Okay, so I actually step back into my batting stance, and then I come through, and I swing hard. I hit the roof, guys. Comes around, overhead front strike. Again, on that overhead front strike, I slide that hand back, okay? Every single time. Slide that hand back. Folded ribs, knee strike with my feet together. I'm going to step back into a back stance. Fix my feet, okay? So we want to emphasize that we're in a nice back stance. So self-correction every time is a great way to do it. Sometimes when I do my back stance, it's not completely perfect, and I need to adjust that back foot because sometimes it veers off a little bit too much that way. So that's like a continuous improvement thing, okay? So I'm there, I'm going to shuffle, poke, overhead front strike. Okay, now this has always been a tough transition point for me, guys. So as what I always did was I'd get to a tough transition point where I was like, oh, what's the next thing I do? Okay, so as what I do is I just remember that motion. So I'd get to there, step into that reverse rib strike, uppercut, nice clean flourish, bring it to the left side, sweep, push, okay? So we don't want that blended together. So after I do my folded rib strike, chin strike, shuffle, poke, overhead front strike, reverse rib strike, uppercut, okay? So I get to that cross stance uppercut. I want to have a really nice clean flourish into my push block. So I'm going to take my right foot, step in front as I begin the flourish. Sweep it across, push. I want to get full extension on that push block. Overhead front strike, okay? So that's really important that you do get that full extension moving through there, okay? So we're back here. Come back, shuffle, poke, overhead front strike, reverse rib strike, uppercut. Flourish, push block, overhead front strike. We're almost to the end, guys. 4-point. Make sure we have a nice, clean, precise 4-point. 1, 2, 3, 4, thrust. Notice my stance. I got a nice, deep stance. Okay. I'm going to look to the back. Okay. So I finish that strike. I'm going to look to the back. Push block as I go into a crane stance. Okay. Push block. Now, as I do that push block, guys, I'm going to push block and it's going to carry me right into that overhead front strike. Okay, so we don't want to go push block, kind of teeter, lose our balance, and then move into it. We want it to be nice and smooth, okay? So I'm going to be here, push block, overhead front strike. Nice, clean, smooth movement, okay? Again, I'm going to do my 5-point, keeping in mind, I want to make sure that those feet are in a nice horse stance, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice and clean. So now we want to finish this kata really strong. Okay, so I'm facing the judges. I'm facing whoever it is that I'm doing this demo for. Maybe I'm doing it as part of a test, as a demonstration for all the other students to see. So the instructors would maybe be at the front, so you'd be facing them. When I finish this, I'm in that horse stance. Is what I want to do is I want to step out, rib strike. That's a really strong movement, okay? We want this to look very powerful. Foot comes up and across. Now I want to dominate this movement, okay? So it's going to be okay, and then strong. Okay, so keep that in mind. So we're going to start here. Take that left foot, and as I'm stepping it out to the left, I rip it across like that into a really strong rib strike. Foot comes up and across. I'm going to do my double rib strike with a lot of power, using my hips. Knee. Okay, so it's like this. In succession, okay? So you're imagining You're going rib strike, sorry, rib strike, knee strike, okay? And then the last move we're going to do to finish them off, downward thrust. I'm making sure I twist those hips on that downward thrust. I like to finish this one this way. I slide that foot, back foot, and the hand at the same time. It really does make it look more polished. If you guys will notice, a lot of the movements, they're sharp and precise, which is exactly the things that you're looking for when you do this type of a kata, or any of the ultimate Bo Kata, Sakugawa, no-kan, all of them. You want clear, distinct movements with lots of power. Hope you guys enjoyed kata practice today. Okay guys, time for students versus Sensei Nathan. Today we're going to be doing a plank challenge. We're going to start it off pretty tame. We're going to start with a minute of planking. We're going to try and make sure that we don't touch our knees and we keep a nice straight back. So my disclaimer on this one, guys, is I absolutely do not like planking. So I'm including this into the classes because I want to personally develop too, and I want you guys to grow with me, or I want to grow with you guys, okay? So we're going to be planking for a minute, and like the other things, we'll be adding modifiers or things to make it harder as we go. Today, 1 minute is lots for me because I know that my core is something that I definitely need to work on, okay? So we're going to go for 1 minute. We're going to start either up on our hands or on our forearms. So eventually we're going to get into up downs and side planks and stuff like that. For today, we're going to keep it pretty simple, pretty tame. Okay, so everyone get in planking position, get ready. So if you have to go to your knees, that's okay. We want to just make sure that you're getting in as much exercise as you can. We want to train our whole body, so we did a little bit of legs, lots of upper body today, and some of the mental aspects for the kata training, okay? So, getting ready, and I've got my Mario timer set, and my volume is up so you guys can hear it. Everyone get ready in plank position, starting for 1 minute, and plank position, go. Holding it. Good job, guys. I gotta tell you, planking is kind of like my kryptonite. So, as you guys probably know, I'm a very big mega nerd when it comes to Star Wars, comics, movies, video games, all that kind of stuff. So that's my kryptonite. That's my Superman reference for the night. Okay, we're at 30 seconds now. I'm starting to shake a little bit, guys, but I'm going to go through it. I'm going to power through this. Keep going. We got 15 seconds left. Almost there, guys. Keep going. Planking is so good for you. I really should be doing it more often. Keep going. Hold it. It's Mario. Good work, guys. Let's cool down. Stretch. I'm going to set this over there. Turn that volume off. Good work, guys. Okay, so we're just going to cool down our uniforms. Told this story before, guys, but I've never had such strong shoulders. My upper body's never felt as good as since I've been training in Ultimate Bow. It really is the perfect counterbalance, I guess you could say, to my Taekwondo training, which is really a lot of lower body. Let's get in a lunge. Just going to push those hips forward. Nice and easy, guys. Good work today. As I've said many times, we want to make sure that we're participating in the workouts, not just watching them, guys, because you really do, like, you gain something by watching, but you're not developing the muscle memory if you're just watching the videos. So if you've got it playing in the background while you're doing some home filing or something like that, that's fine, but really it's important to try and carve out some time to make sure that you're getting in the reps, because that muscle memory It's tough, guys, when you're just kind of back and forth. When you're getting ready to exam, it's tough sometimes because there may not be anybody in the room, but performing in front of a camera can be just as intimidating as in front of a group of people. So I'm going to keep that one in mind. Okay, we're just going to gently pulse, just stretch those legs out just a little bit. Good work today, guys. Down and hold. Good. Switch sides. As you guys can probably tell, I'm wearing my pajama dobok today. I absolutely love this one. One of the reasons, guys, I wear this one is because it's really quiet. So I know a lot of martial artists like starch their uniforms and stuff so that they really snap when they punch, and it kind of sounds like a whoosh, almost like a whip going off. But I like it that it's whisper quiet, and it's great for the filming. So I know I was filming one class in my dobok. It was a really hard one that I have, and it was you could hear all kinds of like rustling on the dobok, and it was just awful. So this is my one that I like to wear for my GMAU classes. Good, just bending down. Good work, guys. Standing up, fix our uniforms, facing the side. Attention, bow. Have a great day, guys.